today I'll show you something which thousands of people walk past every year without stopping. They don't even notice it. I won't call it interesting or remarkable or amazing, because to me it's much more than that. I'll leave you to decide what word fits, once you've seen it. From here you can see Malham Tarn. It's that, the big lake behind me there, which I think, for lots of reasons, it's really special. So let's you and I go down to the bank and have a closer look. And then, only then, you can tell me in the comments which word you would use to describe the thing that I'm going to show you. Could be outstanding, wonderful, fascinating, extraordinary, incredible. Or let's face it, we all see things differently. So you may just say boring, dull, uninteresting, etc. So let's go down to the shoreline and have a closer look. I just think this is astonishing. It's totally out of place. A big lake in the middle of a limestone environment. And lakes and limestone don't usually mix. Water on limestone normally just disappears straight down into the ground. And yet here it is, a massive lake where there shouldn't be any surface water. Yeah. The reason I think it's remarkable is its history. I want you to imagine yourself standing right here about 300 million years ago. At that time, this bit of land will have been under the ocean, somewhere just south of the equator. And the rock around here, deep underground, is a solid slab of ancient slate. There was, well, there still is, a large crack in the earth just south of here. What's it called? I think it's called the North Craven Fault. And the land to the north of this crack, where I'm stood now, was pushed upwards by tectonic plate movement. And over millions of years, sediment formed on the ocean floor, sort of right around here. And it was compressed into limestone on top of that layer of slate that I mentioned. But, and this is the important bit, as the area to the north of the fault had been pushed upwards, the sea, the ocean above it, was shallower. And so only a relatively thin layer of limestone could form on this high shelf. During the Ice Age, massive glaciers acted like giant sheets of sandpaper, scouring away the limestone. But because it was much thinner north of the fault, the slate was eventually exposed. And when the ice finally melted, it left behind a natural dam of clay and gravel, moraine. And that trapped the water in the slate basin, creating Malham Tarn. So I tell you what, let's walk south and let's see if we can find the thing that we're looking for. So I'm still walking south, and as you can see, I'm walking on the bank of a river. Now, don't forget, this is a limestone area. There shouldn't be any surface water. And yet here it is. You can see it's a river. So let's carry on southwards. Oh, this is the water that comes out of Malham Tarn. So the name of this small river is very unimaginative. It's called Malham Water, which isn't, I'm sure they could have come up with a better name than that. But anyway, let's keep going. Drum roll, please. This is it. As I said, thousands of people walk past here every year without even stopping, without taking a selfie with this in the background. To me, this is one of the most wondrous places in the whole of Great Britain. You have to be amazed, everybody does, by places like this. Come on, just look at it, look at this hole. Can you see it for what it is? This is it. This is where I've been walking to all day. It's got vertical sides, so you know that it's obviously caused by water running into it. But where has the water gone? Yeah? Maybe you think I've gone mad. Who knows? Okay, maybe the hole is a bit cryptic, so I'll make it much more obvious. Look at the river. There's a river. Yeah? There is no river. Where does the water go? You'll remember from your school days that for billions of years, entire continents have been floating around the surface of the earth. And around 400 million years ago, Laurentia, which is mainly North America, collided with Baltica, which is mainly Northern Europe. And that collision fused them into a single landmass called Laurentia. Then, about 100 million years after this, Laurentia smashed into the giant southern continent of Gondwana. And this formed a supercontinent called Pangaea. So this all happened around 300 million years ago. And all that, what's the word? Grinding and smashing of the Earth's crust pushed up that giant block of rock that we, you know, where Malham Tarn is now. So it pushed up that slate slab. But look what's happening here. You've got to be impressed. This exact spot, not over there, but here, right there, in this hole, the water reaches a point where the limestone starts again. And as soon as it does, the river, Malham water, flows down through the cracks in the rock. So there's river, no river. This isn't the edge of the whole block, you know, the slab that got pushed upwards. That's about a mile south of here by the cove. But when the ground pushed upwards, it had a slightly angled slope leading to a flat plateau on the top. And this is it, right there, at this exact spot, 300 million years ago, that was the start of the downward slope. Impressive, I know. So from here, the ocean that was above it was deeper, so more limestone could form. So from here onwards, the limestone was just thick enough that the glaciers during the Ice Age didn't scrape it all away. And the moment water leaves the slate basin, you know, the waterproof basin, and it hits the limestone there, it finds the cracks in the rocks and it simply vanishes underground. Oh, you know, there always is something impressive. There's always something, wherever you are in the world, you just need to look. I mean, you've got to be amazed with this. River, no river. Limestone, slate. This hole in the ground here, the water that goes into it goes down through the mud into the limestone and disappears forever. Well, it doesn't. It actually comes out a few miles down southwards from here. But never mind. Wow. After all this excitement, and I know you're excited as well, I can see it. It's a two-way screen. Whew. I think you and we need to go and have a cup of tea. So let's go and find a rock to sit on and have a river, no river. Cup of tea time. So, time for a cup of tea. It always calms everything down, having a nice drink, hot drink out in the hills. Let's have a look. Sandwich time as well. The main thing is take the time to, even if it doesn't matter where you live, if you live in a city, if you live in the countryside or a small town, there is always something interesting to see. Oh, speaking of interesting things, the sandwiches today, let's have a look. The sandwiches today are, in case you're interested, we have, oh look at this, we have pork sausages with an apple and onion chutney. And we also have, we've got variety today, we have Smoked salmon with cream cheese and spring onions. There is no excuse for going up a hill with a lazy sandwich. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll have my tea now. Thanks for watching.